So the 4th entry in the Wii Sports series was just announced, and a lot of people are unimpressed with it. I was, at the time of the announcement, surprisingly optimistic, especially when they showed Mies at the end. It's really weird they're not the forefront of the game, but I can manage with it. After a couple weeks of just waiting, the online playtest was released for a very, very limited amount of time. 45-minute segments, Nintendo, what are you doing? And I have some thoughts. As a person who grew up on the Wii Series? Sports Series? Wii Series? What do we call this series now? As someone who grew up on this set of games, I like a lot of things in here. So in this demo we could play 3 games at random: Survival Bowling, Chambara, their new name for swordplay, and Tennis. I first played some Chambara, a game that's goal is to knock your opponent into the water below by blocking and attacking, and I love their additions to this game. First, you choose your sword type, which is a completely new addition to this, and I really like it because it adds a new layer of strategy. Sadly, I didn't choose anything but the twin swords, because when someone gives me the option to dual wield, I'm taking it, damn it! But from the descriptions of each sword, the basic sword does the most knockback on a swing, while the charged sword gives you more power, the more you block, and predict your opponent's moves. And the twin swords, you can be Link and do a spin attack after a bar fully charges, doing a lot of knockback. Playing it, I like it more than the original game, aesthetic and gameplay wise, even if those characters in the background look kinda lifeless. But I like how it has a theme like Resort. The gameplay is as much fun as I remember swordplay being in the original game, if not more fun with the new strategy. The second sport I played was Survival Bowling. This game is the most intense bowling experience I've ever had, getting through each round by the skin of my teeth. In Survival Bowling, you play bowling, and every 3 rounds, the lowest score gets eliminated. Keep going until first place is determined. Since the online playtest was played by many Wii bowling fans, this was so intense. I got 5th on my first try, and that was hard, and then didn't even get anywhere close to that on my future games. But this was classic Wii bowling, with weird looking characters and sound effects. And finally, Tennis. It's tennis. It's the exact same as the Wii Sports version with a less charming looking field, but it is tennis. It's the worst sport in Wii Sports. Though the point system is not how tennis works, but I'm gonna assume that it's just for the demo, I hope. Straight up, this game lacks any charm. The sound effects are less charming. I missed the whoop sound effect of the ball in tennis. I missed the whoa of the audience when you actually fail at doing the basic task of throwing a bowling ball. I missed the noise of a successful block when the opponent gets knocked back. You know what I missed most of all? The old announcer. I don't know what it is, but modern day Nintendo announcers lack any energy in what they say. Compare the old Wii Sports announcer to the new one, from both Resort and the original game. Here's some clips.
Nice spare! Play ball! Strike!
Nice view. Survival bowling.
You can see what I mean, right? And from what I could tell, each line is the same and has no variations in this game. Compared to this announcer of the original game, where he said the line in 3 separate ways, it added charm and felt like he was a real person shouting at you. Plus his impression is fun to do. Nice on! Knockout! The aesthetics on the other hand are nice. I'd say they're above the original in theming and below Resort. I really wish Mies were walking around and it looked like a Wii Series game, but it's fine, it's serviceable. Overall, it's good. I don't think it's my favourite in the Wii Sports series, or whatever this series is called now, but I believe it'll be a good game. Plus, for less than full retail price, it's worth picking up. My thoughts on the final game will probably be different with changes they make. I also find it weird they added football. It is the game that just doesn't fit in this series at all. That's all my thoughts on this demo. See you all next time. PK out.